Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Podcast Every Day.
It's so good to be here with all of you again. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. We're thrilled you've joined us for another fantastic episode designed to boost your English skills.
Absolutely. And if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave us a review. It really helps us out.
Your support means the world to us. And speaking of support, today we're diving into a topic that's all about perseverance.
That's right. We're talking about the importance of keeping believing in your English journey. Because it's definitely a journey.
Indeed, we'll explore some common challenges, share strategies to stay motivated, and even look at some useful vocabulary to describe your progress.
So, whether you're just starting out or feeling a bit stuck, this episode is for you. Get ready to feel inspired.
All right, so as Sarah just mentioned, today's episode is all about keeping believing in your English journey.
Yes, Alex, because let's be honest, learning English isn't always a walk in the park. Sometimes it can feel like you're hitting a wall.
That's a fantastic idiom, Sarah. Hitting a wall means encountering an obstacle that prevents further progress. It's that moment when you feel stuck, right?
Exactly. Like when I was trying to learn Spanish and verb conjugations just kept tripping me up. I felt like I was hitting a wall every single day.
And that's precisely why this topic is so crucial. We want to equip you with the tools to push past those moments. Another great phrase related to this is to keep your chin up.
Oh, I love that one. Keep your chin up means to remain cheerful and optimistic in difficult circumstances. It's like, don't let the challenges get you down.
Exactly. Instead of giving up when you hit a wall, you keep your chin up and look for a way around it or over it. We'll be talking about strategies to do just that.
And for those times when you feel like you're making zero progress, we'll talk about staying the course. This means continuing in an established direction despite difficulties.
It's about consistency, isn't it? Even small, consistent efforts can lead to big results over time. Think of it like building a house brick by brick. You stay the course until it's finished.
Absolutely. And finally, a great way to describe someone who's really committed is that they have grit. Grit is passion and perseverance for long-term goals.
Yes, grit is that mental toughness that allows you to keep going even when things are tough. It's about having a strong resolve. So today we'll be helping you cultivate that grit.
Get ready to unleash your inner English learning superhero. We're going to share practical tips, personal stories, and, of course, more great vocabulary to keep you motivated. All right, everyone, now let's hear a real conversation. Listen closely for those key phrases we just learned. Here's a chat between Michael and Sky about their struggles and triumphs in learning a new skill.
Hey Sky, how's that guitar playing coming along? I haven't heard you mention it in a while.
Oh, hey, Michael. It's going, to be honest. I've been feeling a bit discouraged lately. I feel like I'm hitting a wall with some of the more complex chords.
I know that feeling. It's tough when you feel like you're not making progress. But you've got to keep your chin up, you know. Don't let it get you down.
I'm trying, but some days I just want to give up. It feels like I'm putting in so much effort, but the results aren't there yet.
That's completely normal for learning anything new. You just have to stay the course. Remember why you started playing in the first place.
You're right. I love the sound of the guitar, and I really want to be able to play my favorite songs. I guess I just need to be more patient.
Exactly. It's all about consistency. Even if it's just 15 minutes a day, keeping that routine helps a lot. It builds grit, you know.
Grit, yeah, I feel like I need more of that. Sometimes I look at people who are really good and I think, I'll never get there.
Don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Everyone hits walls. It's how you react to them that matters. Do you give up, or do you find a way around?
That's a good point, Michael. I suppose I've been feeling a bit defeated. Maybe I should try watching some more tutorials or finding a new exercise book.
Exactly. That's keeping your chin up in action. You're looking for solutions instead of just letting the obstacle stop you. You've got this, Sky. Just keep believing in your journey.
Thanks, Michael. I needed to hear that. I'll pick up my guitar tonight and just focus on enjoying the process, even if it's just simple strumming.
That's the spirit. Remember, every little bit adds up. You'll get there. Just stay the course and keep that grit.
I will. Thanks again for the pep talk. Feeling much better now.
All right, everyone, welcome back. That was a great conversation between Michael and Sky. Now let's break it down and unpack some of the fantastic language they used.
I love how relatable Sky's feelings were, especially when she said, "I've been feeling a bit discouraged lately. I feel like I'm hitting a wall with some of the more complex chords."
Exactly, hitting a wall is a perfect B2 idiom for when you encounter a barrier to progress. It's more vivid than just saying, "I'm stuck." And Sky's honesty about feeling discouraged is a common and important emotion to acknowledge.
Then Michael comes in with the perfect encouragement, telling her, "But you've got to keep your chin up, you know? Don't let it get you down." That's another great idiom.
Yes, keep your chin up is a classic B1, B2 phrase, meaning to stay positive despite difficulties. And don't let it get you down is a fantastic B1 phrasal verb, meaning don't let something make you sad or disheartened.
Sky also said, "It feels like I'm putting in so much effort, but the results aren't there yet." Putting in effort is a really natural way to say you're working hard, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's a very common and versatile B1, B2 phrasal verb, and Michael's advice to stay the course is key. It means to continue doing something even when it's difficult, which is essential for learning English.
Then they talked about grit. Michael said, "It builds grit, you know." And Sky later said, "Grit. Yeah, I feel like I need more of that." It's such a powerful word, isn't it?
Grit is definitely a more advanced B2 word. It encapsulates passion and perseverance for long-term goals. For B1 learners, you might say determination or strong will instead.
And I loved Michael's wisdom. Don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. That's such a comforting reminder for anyone learning a new skill.
Absolutely, it's about focusing on your own journey. And then Sky's shift in perspective when she decides to pick up my guitar tonight and just focus on enjoying the process, even if it's just simple strumming, shows excellent progress.
That's the pep talk, +2 in action. Michael's encouragement was exactly what she needed. Pep talk, +2, is a great informal B2 term for a speech intended to encourage someone. Now let's switch gears a little and talk about those moments when you feel like you've completely messed up. Maybe you made a big mistake, or you're just not seeing the progress you hoped for. How do we bounce back from those setbacks?
That's a fantastic point, Sarah, because setbacks are inevitable in any learning journey. It's not about avoiding them, but about how we react to them. A great phrase for this is to take it in stride.
Oh, I love that one. To take it in stride means to deal with something difficult or unpleasant calmly and without being upset. So, if you make a mistake, you just acknowledge it and move on, right?
Exactly, it's about not letting a small error derail your entire effort. For example, if you forget a word during a conversation, you take it in stride, ask for clarification, and continue speaking. Don't let it stop you.
That's so important. And sometimes, when we're feeling really down about our progress, we might beat ourselves up over it. This is a common mistake learners make.
Yes, to beat oneself up means to criticize or blame oneself severely, often unnecessarily. It's an idiom we use when someone is being too hard on themselves. Here's an example. Incorrect. After the presentation, I beat myself up for days about every little mistake. Correct would be, I acknowledged my mistakes in the presentation, but I didn't beat myself up over them. I learned from them.
That's a perfect illustration. Instead of beating yourself up, you should try to turn over a new leaf.
To turn over a new leaf is a wonderful idiom, meaning to change your behavior or attitude for the better. It implies a fresh start after a period of poor performance or behavior. For instance, after struggling with my vocabulary for weeks, I decided to turn over a new leaf and commit to learning 10 new words every day.
I love that. It's all about acknowledging the past but focusing on a positive future. So, instead of thinking, I'm so bad at English because I keep making this mistake, you'd think, okay, I made a mistake, I'll learn from it, and I'm going to turn over a new leaf by practicing this specific grammar point more often.
Precisely, it's about resilience and a growth mindset. And when you do that, you're essentially getting back on track.
Getting back on track, that's a great one. It means to return to the correct path or plan after a deviation. So, you had a setback, but now you're correcting your course.
Exactly incorrect. After I failed the test, I just gave up on studying. Correct. I failed the test, but I quickly got back on track with a new study plan. It's about continuous effort, even after bumps in the road. All right, everyone, let's hear another real-world example. This time, we have Adam and Sky discussing their fitness journeys. Listen out for those new phrases we just covered.
Hey, Sky, how's your new running routine going? I haven't seen you at the gym much lately.
Oh, hey, Adam. It's going, to be honest. I missed a few days last week, and I've been kind of beating myself up about it.
Beating yourself up. Why, missing a few days is no big deal. You just take it in stride, you know.
I know, but I feel like I'm already falling behind. I had this perfect plan, and now it's all messed up. I'm worried I'll just give up again.
Don't let a small deviation derail your progress. That's exactly when you need to turn over a new leaf. Don't focus on the missed days, focus on today.
Turn over a new leaf. So, just forget about last week and start fresh today.
Exactly. It's about getting back on track. We all have days where we're less motivated or things get in the way. The important thing is to not let those moments define your entire journey.
That makes sense. I guess I was just being too hard on myself. I really want to stick with this running goal.
And you will. Just remember to take those small setbacks in stride. Don't let them become bigger than they are. Every run is a new opportunity.
You're right, I shouldn't beat myself up over one bad week. I'll turn over a new leaf starting this afternoon. I'll go for a short run.
That's the spirit. And once you're back out there, you'll feel so much better. It's all about getting back on track, even if it's just one step at a time.
Thanks, Adam. I really needed that encouragement. Sometimes it's hard to be kind to yourself when you feel like you've failed.
It is, but remember, every journey has its ups and downs. The key is how you handle those downs. You've got this, Sky. Just keep that goal in mind.
I will. Thanks for the pep talk. I'm already feeling more motivated.
Great conversation. Now let's break it down and compare B1 and B2 level language.
Absolutely, Sarah. This conversation between Adam and Sky is a perfect example to illustrate the differences and similarities between B1 and B2 English usage.
I noticed Sky's initial response, "Oh, hey, Adam, it's going." That's a very natural B1 way to answer when something isn't quite perfect, right?
Exactly. A B1 learner might also say, it's okay or not bad. A more advanced B2 speaker might use a softener like, it's been a bit challenging or I've had better weeks to convey more nuance.
And Sky says, I missed a few days last week, and I've been kind of beating myself up about it. Kind of is a great B1, B2 hedging word, isn't it?
It is. Kind of or sort of are excellent B1, B2 softeners. They make your speech sound less direct and more natural. A pure B1 speaker might just say, I am beating myself up, which is grammatically correct but less nuanced.
Then Adam responds with, beating yourself up. Why? Missing a few days is no big deal. You just take it in stride, you know? This is where Adam's B2 language really shines.
Absolutely no big deal is a common B1, B2 phrase, but then he uses take it in stride, which is a solid B2 idiom. A B1 speaker might say, don't worry about it, or it's not important, which are simpler but convey less of the calm acceptance meaning.
Sky then says, I had this perfect plan, and now it's all messed up. Messed up is a great B1, B2 informal phrasal verb. A more formal B2 might say disrupted or compromised.
Precisely, and Adam's advice, don't let a small deviation derail your progress, uses deviation and derail, which are both strong B2 vocabulary words. A B1 speaker might say, don't let a small change stop your progress.
And Sky's question, turn over a new leaf. So just forget about last week and start fresh today. Shows her understanding the idiom and then rephrasing it in simpler B1 terms to confirm.
That's a fantastic observation, Sarah. It's a very common and effective learning strategy. When you encounter new B2 vocabulary or idioms, try to explain them in your own, simpler B1 words. This reinforces your understanding. All right, everyone, let's do a quick recap of everything we covered in today's episode.
What a journey it's been. We started by talking about the importance of believing in your English journey, and some key phrases like hitting a wall, keeping your chin up, staying the course, and having grit.
Indeed, and we heard that in action with Sky's guitar struggles in our first audio conversation, where Michael encouraged her to keep going despite setbacks.
Then we dove into overcoming setbacks with fantastic idioms like to take it in stride, to beat oneself up, to turn over a new leaf, and to get back on track.
Which we then heard beautifully illustrated in our second audio conversation, where Adam helped Sky get back on track with her running routine after she felt like she was beating herself up.
And we wrapped up with a comparison of B1 and B2 language, showing how those phrases can be used in different contexts and with varying levels of nuance.
So, whether you're hitting a wall or just need to turn over a new leaf, remember these tools to stay the course and keep that grit in your English journey.
You've got this. Every small step counts, and we're here to cheer you on every single day.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode.
Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us on this journey of belief and perseverance.
We hope you feel motivated and equipped to tackle any challenges you might face in your English learning.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment below with your favorite idiom from today's episode, or suggest a topic for our next one.
Your engagement truly helps us grow and reach more learners. So keep practicing, keep believing, and we'll catch you in the next episode of English Podcast every day.
Bye for now.